the 3rd Marine Commando Division, this time under the command of Colonel Olusegun Obasanjo, who had taken over from Colonel Benjamin Adekunle, the Black Scorpion, launched its final offensive. This would be known as Operation Tailwind and would mark the last days of the Nigerian Civil War or the Biafran War. Before this time, however, the economic strangulation strategy by the federal military government and blockade of food supply to Biafran territory had caused severe hunger and starvation, leading to the death of women and children. This would also leave almost the entire Biafran population malnourished. Majority of the estimated death toll of around 3 million people died from malnutrition and related diseases. With the economic situation in Biafra land biting unbearably and the final Nigerian military offensive, Biafran forces surrendered to Colonel Olusegun Obasanjo near Amichi on January 13. The war finally came to an end on January 15, 1970, as Philip Effiong announced
that the Republic of Biafra hereby ceases to exist.
We will look at the last days of the Nigerian Civil War, particularly the last military offensive that broke the Biafran resistance in this video. Welcome to Hispo Media. Gabriel here. Don't forget to like this video. It will go a long way to help us with the algorithm. If you are among these 94% that have not subscribed to this channel yet, kindly subscribe now. Subscription is free. Just hit the red button below. Thank you. The final military conflict between Nigeria and Biafra took place between January 7 and 12, 1970. The operation, which would be known as Operation Tailwind, took place in the town of Owerri and Uli, both of which were captured by Nigerian forces. The operation ended with General Olusegun Obasanjo fleeing to Ivory Coast. On the 7th of January 1970, the 3rd Marine Commando Division, now under General Obasanjo, supported by the 1st Infantry Division to the north and the 2nd Infantry Division to the south, launched their final offensive. The Biafran S Division under Captain Azom Asoya was operating along the Port Harcourt-Elele Road. The division found itself cut off and disorganized due to a quick envelopment by the Nigerian 17th Brigade under Major Tomoye. The Nigerians now began making their advances on Owerri. On the outskirts of Owerri, Biafran's Lieutenant Colonel Lambert Ehenacho's 63rd Brigade came under withering attack by Major Tomoye's 17th Brigade, supported by 122mm Soviet artillery. In less than a day of fighting, the 63rd Brigade became overwhelmed by the Nigerian bombardment and were forced to surrender. While the Nigerians were preoccupied with attacking the 63rd Brigade, the Biafran leadership made their final meeting in which President Olusegun Obasanjo announced his plans to go abroad in search of peace. Ojukwu handed over the Biafran presidency to his vice president Philip Effiong and placed all remaining Biafran troops under the command of Major Joseph Achuzi. On the 9th of January 1970, Major Timothy Unwatuegu escorted Ojukwu to the Uli airstrip, where he boarded his private jet and fled to the Ivory Coast. Immediately after Ojukwu's departure, President Philip Effiong called for a ceasefire to discuss the details of surrender. On January 12, Philip Effiong, Joseph Achuzi, Ogbu Gokalu and other Biafran officers made their way to Amichi and later Owerri to broadcast their final surrender to the Nigerian troops. There are two accounts about Timothy Unwatuegu's death in days following the surrender. One account by his former co-conspirator, Major Adewale Ademoyega, states that he was tricked into attending a meeting at a hotel with federal officers of the 3rd Marine Commando Division. At this meeting, that was said to have occurred on January 15, he was summarily shot dead by vengeful officers personally aggrieved by the assassination of Brigadier Ademulegun and his wife during the 1966 Nigerian coup. An alternative account given by Colonel Obasanjo states that during the process of surrender, Unwatuegu unsuccessfully attempted to ambush him near Amichi. After this incident, he was said to have made his way for the Cameroon border and was later killed in a firefight with Nigeria's 1st Division. The truth about Major Nwatuego's death is therefore not resolved to this day. For more on why Ojukwu took arms against the Federal Republic of Nigeria, please check this video here. Remember to smash the like button, subscribe and enable notification for more videos. I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Peace.